Hey, this is Matt once again. What about 10 of the videos? Another paid request this time from Andrew. Thank you so much for that. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos or topics, reactions, commenters, what have you, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal or join my Patreon. Both things are down below in the info box. And this is for another episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Season 1, Episode 3. I gotta say, the more I watch this, the more I am enjoying it because usually I'm the one that complains about I would like some likable characters, but these folks are just so sociopathic. Everybody's such a piece of shit. But it's such in a weird, fun way, quirky way that it still makes me kind of chuckle and laugh. And while I don't know there's a lot of detail there to talk about in this episode, it's just more the vibe. And this is even before Danny DeVito comes into play. This is still the four of them. You have Charlie Day. I forget the other actors' names. Two of them are like twin brother and sisters. The sister, I think, is called Dee. And just the four of them, and just how they talk with each other, and just how unscrupulous and fucking, like, did they do that type of thing? Yes, they did. So in this case, they're still in this place, Patty's Pub, and they see a lot of people. Wow, this is very busy tonight, man. It seems like they seem pretty young. They must be from college, right? So they ask someone, "How old are you?" And they go, 21. And guy just immediately pulls the plug and the jukebox goes, "Everybody out." So apparently a lot of underage folks like to go there to have their drink on. And of course, the one guy is sensible enough and go, "Listen, we'll get in deep shit. Why didn't you car them?" "Fuck you, not my job, car them." And then as like some of the young people think some of them are cool, they're kind of thinking back in the high school. And Charlie Day and the other guy are making fun of the guy running the bar. And he's like, "You guys sniff glue." And they're like, "Well, your prom night slept with someone." And the guy gets upset. "Oh, so you don't cry, huh? You don't cry, huh? Yeah, you don't cry." They're such dicks to each other, but at the same time, they all deserve it. So you don't feel bad. It's because they all deserve it because they're all in the same boat. It just, I don't know, something about it just makes it fun to wonder what the hell's going to happen next. So Charlie Day and this other guy get seduced by these two to bring Tage to the party, this high school party, while the one guy's sister Dee is getting hit on by a high schooler. So her and the other two are at this Cade party, and they're doing these Cade stands where you stand up, your feet in the air, and you suck beer down. And this high schooler keeps calling Dia how great she is and how hot she is and all this stuff. And apparently 3 of the 4 of them got asked to prom, including the guy who wasn't even there. So Charlie Day, the girl Dee, and the guy running the bar who wasn't even there, they got asked to prom, but the one guy who was at the tab party, but people thought he was an asshole, he didn't get asked, so he gets pissed off about it. And they're like, "Well, maybe you shouldn't be such an asshole. This is bullshit. You guys go the prom night, this is bullshit." He doesn't say bullshit, but in his mind, he tells you, "This is bullshit." So the one guy at the bar is doing it because this girl who says she's 18 says, "You go in here with me, or otherwise I'm going to tell the cops that you were serving underage kids." So of course this party, they're all at the bar. They kind of find out that the guy Dee was with, and then the girl that wanted to be with her brother, that girl and Dee's date actually were using them to make each other jealous. So now they don't have dates for the prom, and only Charlie Day has it. And Charlie Day does go to the prom, because he never went to the prom before, and he lets someone dance with her. He's kind of enjoying with the song, I think it was Forever Young. Not the one I always think of. Forever Young, Forever Young. No, this is a different Forever Young. Forever Young. Just how shitty they treat each other. You piece of crap. No, you stop it. Okay, you go pee. Just stop it. Just get out of here. So it's not like specific. It's just the whole vibe of the way the characters interact with each other and the way they just no ifs, ands, or buts. Just go for it. See what happens. Not worry about PC or anything. And just the fact that everybody's a. I think usually I'm not for that type of stuff. Usually I want likable characters, but this one just. I think they got a group of people that had the right chemistry together. They had the right chemistry with each other. And I probably say probably the first two episodes I liked more. There were a bit more scenes that I could talk about that really stood the mind. So this felt a bit more like filler, but even as filler, it was still fun to see these folks interact and just give each other shit and ready to backstab each other any second they want, and they're all in their own hell and they deserve to be in it, but and I'm sure when Danny DeVito comes into play, which I think is season 2, it's even much more enjoyable stuff. So I don't know if Andrew will request more episodes, but it's definitely an interesting journey. And sorry it's not more detailed, this review. But like I said, I don't want to say it's like a live action version of South Park, because that would be a bit misleading, but just. And it's sort of just kind of curiosity of just how nonchalant they're going to be at each other's misfortune. And maybe it's like in a weird way, like when one treats the other like crap, they all deserve it. So it's more like you all deserve each other. They all deserve each other, and you're always going to lose, and you deserve to lose because you're still in this mindset. And I have seen a couple episodes of Dan, like the one with Dolph Lundgren. I saw that one. That was really funny. I did just how much they're pieces of trash, and they always fuck themselves over. And I think that's it. They get what they deserve, and you kind of enjoy their misery, but they have good chemistry with each other. So it's kind of this weird thing that they were able to mix up and put together. That obviously is very successful for how many seasons it's been going on. So it's obviously a very successful show that people are still watching to this day, and all you hear is praise. All I hear is like people say how much they like the show, and I can see why. Like the more I watch it, I can see why. So, sorry it's not much of a review, Andrew, but thank you so much, man. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.